Regarding the tires, we have a fixed amount of grip available at any time. Let's say, for example, that each tire has 10 units of grip available when driving on a straight line. When we corner, weight is transferred to the outside tires, increasing their vertical load on them and therefore their traction, giving them 15 units of traction. At the same time, weight is transferred away from the inside tires, reducing their vertical load and traction, resulting in just 3 units of traction per tire. We now have lost 4 units compared with what we had on a straight line. And here's an important conclusion to this. The more the weight transfers, the less the total vehicle traction will be. The more traction we have, the more speed we can carry throughout the corner. Obviously, it's impossible to drive a car without causing some weight transfer. So your goal then is to drive in such a way as to keep the weight of the car as equally distributed over all 4 tires. You do this by driving smoothly. Turn the steering wheel as slowly and as little as possible. If you jerk the steering wheel into a turn, the car leans or transfers weight a lot. The less abruptly you apply the brakes, turn the steering wheel or use the gas pedal, the more overall traction the car will have. Smooth is fast. And by the way, speed will come with practice. Trying to drive fast before learning to be smooth is a mistake. The slower and smoother you move behind the controls, the more in control you will be and the faster your car will be. By the way, this video was inspired from the book Ultimate Speed Secrets written by Ross Bentley. In the following minutes we're going to take a look at how to drive at the limit by using the different types of tire grip. To better understand how tires work, let's see how tires are used. We can use their traction to brake, steer the car and accelerate. If we say that we have 100% of tire grip available, you can use 100% for accelerating, but you cannot use 100% for cornering and accelerating at the same time. You can't even use 1% more for accelerating if you're using 100% for cornering. It will just spin the car. The key point that I want to make is that you need to be aware of this rule when taking a corner. To drive at the limit, use 100% of the traction for braking. When you reach the turning point and begin to turn the steering wheel, you must ease off the brakes, trading some of the braking traction for cornering traction, going to 100% brakes, 0% cornering, to 50% brakes, 50% cornering, to 0% braking and 100% cornering, and in the exit phase trading again to 100% accelerating traction. As you can see, you should be using your tires differently depending on the corner. Next time you practice, focus on being aware what you're doing and what your inputs actually mean. Try thinking about minimizing the weight transfer in each corner, and for each corner phase be aware that you'll always trade some type of traction. If you're fighting for a position and your goal is to brake really late, you now have the idea that you won't have that much turning traction available, so naturally you're going to have a wider exit. Knowing these things for a fact instead of sending it and see what happens is the next step in becoming a better driver.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watch it.
There you have it, guys. By the way, I wanted to show you the book. It's pretty thick. I haven't yet finished yet, but probably I'll do more episodes in the future with some interesting stuff that I'll find here. So far, I really do recommend this book, even though I haven't finished yet. Either way, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around. If you like this type of content or you want to see more sim racing content in the future, then subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Bye.